No, this music is can I find? I think I need to find some other music. This is fine. All right, I'll put this instead. Oh god, too loud, man. All right, let me set this up real quick. Shut it. New moderations. Alright, YouTube is getting a new update every 3 days now. Every time I get in here, there's something new going on. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hi. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud, too low? Gotta make sure. Okay, so as the title suggests, we are drawing fan art today, actually. A rare phenomena. This is Prosecutor Blackquill from Ace Attorney. An old fandom I was in back in like 2021. This fandom was like something I was really into. Hello, Kahuna. Is this the who? The what? That typo went crazy. Yes, I did see your fan art. And I saved it too. Did you not see that I replied to it? Oh no, this is not. Okay, so funny story. When I was looking at him, I was like, wait a. I think my type is obvious now. So I'm not drawing the Wowa guy. I'm drawing this fellow sir from Ace Attorney, who happens to really look like the new Wowa character. But this dude is from an old fandom. Ace Attorney's hella old. Damn. But I was only in the fandom from 2021 onward. So I was not a day one person. I would have been I would have been too little probably. Oh yeah, we'll talk about one of the ref guys in a sec. We'll get to that. Cause they were supposed to be today's character, but I had a change of mind. We'll talk about that in a sec. Anyway, in the year 2025, Ace Attorney fan art, rare phenomena. It's just I kind of got reminded of it because I came across fan art of it on my Twitter TL, and I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I need to get back into this. I missed him bad. Like, this year has been the year of me revisiting old fandoms I've been in, because I keep getting reminded of them. It's like, huh? Help? But yeah, he was my favorite character in that game. I feel like my type is becoming more and more obvious over time. Like, I actually never noticed it, but now I really see it. What is it with me and the guy with eye bags, and that happens to be a criminal of some kind? I don't know, alright? Or either that or the samurai stuff. I don't know. My type is slowly becoming more and more obvious over time. So I decided to draw him, because I only had made one fan art of him in my entire life, and that's not right. That's bull. So I started this sketch not long ago. Also, you're two in the corner, Athena. Athena, I need you to move. Just move a little bit. Just scoot her over. Alright. So I'm gonna lower the sketch first of all. Let's lower it just a little bit here. Okay. that line art is too thin. Yeah, I think this one will work. Okay, I think that thickness worked. Okay, since you asked, let us go back over here. So this was supposed to be our final Faceless Masquerade character. So our final cast member, we just call him Shue Shue. I call him Shue Shue anyways. But his actual name is over here. Yes. I can't talk about him in depth because he was literally born yesterday. So I can't really, I have nothing about him, which is why I decided not to make a stream about him. Until I have him fleshed out, you're not gonna see anything about him. So, unfortunately, that's why he was not today's stream member. And I went on with some fan art today. Had to get that out of the way. And hello, Yole. Man, can I say Yole? Is that too casual? Maybe that's too casual, but I'll just... Okay, so for the face I actually need thinner liner. Oh wait, I forgot. Why does it not default to this? I hate when I zoom in, they blur my pixels. No, let me see all my pixels. I want to see all of them. Can I call him Blondie? I don't think he would like that. Your art is really good. Who are you drawing? Well, as the title suggests, I'm drawing Prosecutor Blackquill from Ace Attorney. The music is a bit too loud. Okay, I'll lower it. I was asking earlier, but nobody answered, so I was like, thank you so much. Yes, that is one of my OG husbands, man. Love him. He was peak. He literally carried that entire game, to be honest. Him and her. You know, their dynamic, they carried that game hard. Because unfortunately, I'm not a big Apollo fan. Hopefully I don't get whooped by anyone. Now I have a gajillion husbands that are kind of the same type. It's like, oh, okay. You know, maybe it's the samurai motif, maybe it's the depressed eyes from being in jail for 7 years despite being innocent. I don't know. It's something about it, man. But yeah, when I was looking at him, I was like, oh my god, no wonder I like the Wuthering Waves new guy. He looks just like him. He looks just like him. No wonder I want him so badly. It was really strange. What about Wuthering Waves? Yes, I like Wuthering Waves. I started playing it again because of oh my god, what was his name? Oh, Huiyan. The new guy. Oh, and probably because Cristoforo's gonna be playable, probably. Maybe. Do you know Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail 2? Yes, I know both. I don't play Genshin Impact that much, but I do keep up with it. But I do keep up with Honkai Star Rail. I do like HSR. XX is what you're gonna call him? I mean, sure, you could call... Shue wouldn't mind being called XX, I guess. I'm a Genshin player. Oh, then you're gonna eat good tomorrow then, with the new update. I'm pretty excited about it. You know, I always like when they start touching on the other world, outside of Teyvat, things like that. When they touch on our sibling, basically. I'm looking forward to that. Also, I'm looking forward to pulling for Dahlia. I don't care about Skirk, pulling for Skirk, but I definitely care about pulling for Dahlia. Because, 4 stars. I need them all. Gotta catch them all. like Natlan let me down a lot, so I was like, yeah, I'll just come back when it's over. And that's exactly what I did. I came back after it was gone. Planning to pull for both Dahlia and Skirk? That's not a bad bargain. After all, they're on the same banner. I'm glad they decided to put the 4-star with the debut character. That would have actually pissed me off otherwise. Natlan is kind of okay-ish. Yeah, Natlan is Natlan. You know, I have my issues. I've voiced them in the past, but here's what it is. Shesnaya is not yet. We're going to Node Rap first, which I'm not sure if I said that right, but we're not going to Shesnaya yet. We're currently still on the like quote unquote filler patches, which I wouldn't call them that, considering we're getting Dainsleif, Skirk, and Teyvat lore. The whole Sky thing, I need to look more into that because holy moly. Yeah, this is my usual hour of streaming. I'm sorry to those who miss it, but I'm not gonna stop streaming at this time just because of that. Also, hello there, Sagato Art. Hi. I think that's how you spell it. I hope I spelled it right. I'll be pronouncing the names wrong, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, really looking forward to it. I still haven't watched the most recent story, which was in Mondstadt, which is where Dahlia debuted. Really looking forward to checking that out too. I've gotten already spoiled on most of that, but I still want to see it. I like every Hoyo's lore. What's your favorite? Okay, so Honkai Star Rail is my favorite Hoyo game. I think my favorite is very much Honkai Star Rail lore. Mainly because of like the other worlds and how it changes and things like that. So, I don't know. I like the characters of Honkai Star Rail a lot too. I don't know. For some reason, it's the one I ended up getting attached to the most. Like my favorite most of my favorite characters are there, which was freaking, oh my god, what was he called? Okay, Argenti, Blade, those characters, yeah, they were my favorites. Like Mighty and Finon and a few others more. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not a fan of Finon, but that's because, I don't know, he reminds me of the typical, like, shonen protagonist, and, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of that type, you know? Maybe 3.4 will change my mind because of things I will not mention, but, surely maybe my mind will change. You know, once we know lore about him, my mind will change, surely. Also, I feel like the music just dissipated. People have their own types. I love your opinions. Ah, thank you. Yeah, as you can see, my type is a bit more blatant. My type is a bit more, man, dark and broody. This is why I kind of like Mighty. But Mighty isn't really like that. It's just that Mighty's kind of... he's just very base to me. Mighty's just really cool. Buff, yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the twinks. I won't deny I have my fave twinks too. But buff men, strong men, sign me up. Sign me up. Alright? I will be there. Especially the mysterious type. I love the mysterious. If they're sweet on the inside, that's just even better for me. Uh, like I just adore. Uh, their story is what carries me a lot, honestly. Like when I'll be honest, when I saw him in the game, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this guy. But then he started spewing his mouth out, and I was like, okay, you got me there, you got me there. Uh, I love you now. Nothing I enjoy more than a compelling character. Especially when they bounce well with the rest of the cast, you know? I just realized that because I moved around his neck so much, now I just have a whole bunch of these random white stuff all over the place. They're so real, those men who are like very myserious and emo on the outside but have a soft heart. Yes. Yes. And then it's hard for other people to like catch on to their little to their warmth. It's like, yes. Yes, please. Please, please. I didn't really have much an idea for this drawing. I was just like, I want to draw a side profile of him just to like test out the waters. So, because I only drew him once in my life in 2021, and it was ugly. Ugly. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. And so I decided to redraw it. I'm just making it that Athena is taking a picture of him in the courthouse, because you know, instead of trying to defend your client, you're gonna take a picture of your bestie. If your brother, your bestie. I guess either one is fine. I don't know what I would consider him. Would I say they're? I mean, they kind of have a sibling energy, so I guess I would say sibling. Sibling energy over bestie energy. Your style's so good. I can see your passion and hard work. Thank you. Thank you, Itsuki. I love art. It's all I like to do. And it's how I convey everything. I do a lot of OC art usually, but today I came with fan art, so Itsuki is so happy. Yeah, I love that. I like your laughs. Thank you. I find them a little awkward, because I don't know how they sound through the mic. OC art? Yeah, that's like my main thing. But it's just that I came with fan art for today because I have brain rot. I have brain rot. I needed to get it out of my system. I also needed an excuse to talk about him too. So now you guys are gonna hear me yap all about his lore in the game. I wanna join? Yeah, I'll find the link for you. I'll look for it. Hold on. Just give me a moment. Cause yeah, there's the one in the community, but it's so buried. Excuse me. Oh god, my thing's glitching. This phone glitches hard. Can I please have my link? Invite. No, not wrong button. Oh wait, no, never mind. That works. Never expire. Copy link. Okay. Here you go. Your laugh sounds like a giggle through the mic. I mean, it is a giggle. AOP artist. Hello, Alex does art stuff. Welcome in. Hi. I would consider it more of a giggle. I don't know if I've actually, no, I have hard laughed before, actually. But, it's mostly giggling. Alright, time to... Oh yeah, I'll make it the pinned comment. You're right. You're right. Pin this. You are correct. Let's draw his depressing eyes. Anyone I consider better than me is peak, and almost everyone is peak. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I mean, it should be a compliment, I think. Okay, and then we draw his, the tears he never wiped off. This actually devastated me, bro. When I found out that the freaking eye bags under here were dry tears, I wanted to jump somewhere. Jump off a bridge, bro. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. I mean, you can... Roblox is a game that you can play on mobile too, though. I mean, I used to play it on mobile because I never had a PC a day in my life. Oh wait, that's a... Can my liner, like... Okay, never mind. Every time I put it on 2, it doesn't draw. It only draws on every other number. Just joined? Hey, let's go. Haven't received a notification yet, though. Eek. I lost my account because of this cheap-ass iPad. Oh. I strive for a stylus, man. I got the tablet for it. There are a few... I mean... There are a few cheap styluses that I think will work. I mean... Depends on what you consider cheap, actually. The one I used to have on my old iPad, it cost like 70. Which is considered cheap compared to all the other ones that are usually like over 100 or more than that. So I have one. It's really worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I'm glad that this tablet I have now brought it, and I didn't have to buy it. Can't wait to share all my OCs. Yes, you can share anything on there, and I will enjoy looking at it. Because I do look at the Discord, surprise, surprise, because I don't have much else. Gotta keep up with the small fandoms. Alright, can I like doing this right? Can you show me an angle where your ponytail is like... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing this right. I'm doing this right. Let me remove this. I'm more like a traditional artist since I have negative heads and a few screen tones. Ah. Interesting. I heard that those materials are kind of hard to come by. We strive for OCs, true. You started digital art 2 years ago? Wow. Dang. Let them be excited. Why you keep pointing it out? Let them be excited. I'm working on a manga right now. That's what I've been trying to do that too. Like every time I show my OC stuff, it's because I've been working on a story for the last year now. It's been a year now. I have written down all of the information. I have a Google Doc which you can read. Right now it's a Faceless Masquerade. That's the one I'm working on because it's the shorter one. So Also, hello Tattertots, you're here. Hello, hi, we're doing fan art. Hello, we're drawing my husband. Husband number... This was 2021, so this would be husband number 2. 2. Number 1 was someone else. Oh, it was Nagito in 2020. I'm talking about in order. This isn't a ranking. Don't nobody come at me. I'm not ranking. But favorite character of all time from Ace Attorney. True. Him and Barack Von Zieg's peak. I'm more in the sports manga side of the spectrum. Oh, interesting. I've never been much of a sports fan. With the exception of Tribe 9. That was like the only sport-related thing I ever watched. But I'm more of the... My story is more regarding mystery and kind of paranormal sort of story. Hope you remember to stay hydrated. Thanks for reminding me. Reminding me of the fact I didn't bring any water. Yes. It's fine. We're only gonna be here for like 2 hours. We'll be fine. It's all good. Not the husband's numbered. I have them numbered based on the year. And in the case of... And if I go in that order, that would be it. Damn. I might be online 24/7. That's fun. I mean, yeah, if you're not a busy person, that's all good. If someone talks, I'll talk. Like, if I'm there, I'll be there. I try to keep up with everything people say in there. I wanna be your friend. Aw. Well, you could be friends with everyone there. How I ain't joining because I will cause someone to go insane. Oh lord. Oh, you're making a Google Doc of your OCs? That's great. About time, man. Now you can keep up with them better. I just wrote down yesterday. I kept on filling in more of the outline. So now I'm working on like deciding on like the NPCs, aka the one-time characters. So there's that. But obviously we're not gonna get any ref sheets for them. It's just gonna be a sketch, and that's gonna be my reference for the entire thing. So you're not getting any of that, especially because that's the more spoiler territory. So I can only show like the main cast, and we're just gonna have more on that. I added another cast member too, which I'm sure some of you guys might have noticed. Mr. Question Mark or Mr. Blank, because I didn't put his name on there. Okay, can I remove this so I can... You look bald, sir, without your ponytail. I know when you were younger you didn't have the ponytail, but like the ponytail's iconic now, so... Here you go. So yeah, that new guy, the blonde guy, that's the last main cast member. If I do his story, he might be. Or he might not be, depending on what I end up deciding. He probably will be, to be honest, but I still need to like figure out everything before then. You are so good, I'm gonna munch on them. Be sure to tell me what they taste like. Every time someone decides to munch on my art, I always ask them what it tastes like. Everyone always gives me a different answer. Well, probably because I'm always drawing something different, but... I was just thinking about the crispy line art. I love crispy line art, honestly. Unless it's like a painting and I need to replicate watercolor or something, you're gonna see me with the uh, crisp line art. Tastes like fried chicken? Yum. I like fried chicken. I'll take that. I'll take that. Gotta do his puffy hair justice. Also, I need to clean up her and figure out. I have to look at my own hands, how I hold the phone, to like do her hands over here. Or I could just do them chibi hands and we could like survive. Shut up. Why does YouTube keep telling me about moderation? I don't care. I'm paying attention to my own chat. I don't need a moderate yet. It's fine. It's all good. Whoops. I don't like when it does that. You make a forum channel. People can write about their AUs or random thoughts. But that's what the random section is for. Why do you need a forum channel when you can just do that on the random's main channel? That's why the main channel is called random. You can put whatever in there. And no one can tell you to stop otherwise. Let me look at your collar. Okay. Forums give everyone their own channel? Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nice suggestion, but I'm not doing that. That's too much free will. I feel like this music is like unhearable now. Courier breathable, oh my god. Oh my god, girl. Homegirl is with Courier still. We will have a Courier illustration soon. I had a Komakuza illustration actually of her first time at the bar when she was trying to be a maid for the first time. I love listening to people who yap. I yap a lot. So, if I'm given the go-ahead, I'm gonna start, yapping my ass off. I love yapping about anything and everything. Okay, so I'm getting, the chibi now. Gonna do her little outline here. Tastes like an exquisite 5-star course meal. True, because Simon Blackquill is a 5-course meal. That I too would also, I was gonna say something, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Never mind. Inner thoughts, Valinda. Inner thoughts. Okay, so get that outline now. Anything else I can, chibi hands, yeah. Oh yeah, I think I'll go with the chibi hands. She's a cutie patootie. Ouch. Can I like move this down here? So we can have the phone button. But it's gonna be covered by her finger though. Whatever, I need to know the placement anyways. Okay, now I'm gonna move this a little bit here because this looks kind of... Who has the hose on? This is a little awkward here. Does it go that way? No. No, wrong way. That's not how you draw a ponytail. Everyone's just yay, yay, yay. Yay. I wish Ace Attorney would release a new game. Please, it's 2025. All you've done is put your games into PC. Like, I don't want you to port your games. I want you to release a new one. And Blackquill better be in it. That's all I ask. Or let Athena be the main character. She hasn't gotten her own, like, alone story yet. It's like, please, Capcom, listen to me. He reminds me of D-Luke. You know what? Yeah, I can see that. The low ponytail is kind of what gives it. But, yeah, I can see the vision. I like D-Luke too, so I guess that's kind of fitting. Except, he definitely, huh? Who over here talking about Courier, being married? Lies. Those are lies. Bro swore chastity. That's a nun. Don't talk about Courier like that. I like how Chad just randomly brings them up into this. No. Why are we lying for fun? After hearing you say he looks bald without his ponytail, it's just he does look bald without his ponytail. Like, yeah, when he was younger, he had no ponytail. And he had light in his eyes, you know? He had hope for the future. But now he got now he got white hair and a pretty ponytail. And he looks better with it. Without it, it just looks weird. Just like how D-Luke looks weird without him. Is that in Azuma themed music? Yes. I figured it would be fitting for him because he's called the Twisted Samurai, and he has a lot of Japanese motif. So he's a bit of a weeb. But he's British. This is the thing about Ace Attorney. That everyone is, like, interesting. And definitely don't come from the same place. We call it Japanifornia because the laws that they be using be based on both Japan and based on America laws. So it's like, oh, okay. This is Japanifornia and we don't have Europe. Only German exists. Those are inside jokes no one else would probably understand, but yeah, bro's a bit of a weeb, to be honest. I already told you mine. I have like 8 different ones. If I was to list them all, we'd be here a while, actually. Oh, are we naming our months now? My month is October. Why are we talking about months? I don't know. I guess I'll just say it anyways. But okay, now the hair just got yeah. I'm gonna fix it a little, I think. Sharing custody over Courier? No! No one gets him. No. That's my son. Acting like a divorced couple. That's my son. Be nice, guys. Gotta be respectful out here. Alright, gonna do his fingers. Okay, he has no gloves. I kind of figured he didn't. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to give him his nails or not. Probably not. I don't usually draw nails unless they're painted. Okay, I'm sorry guys. It's there's plenty of others you could fight about, but let's not fight about the nun guy. He does look good with a ponytail. See? I have made my point. Bro is just better with the ponytail. And I also think it's cute that him and her both have ponytails. I just think it's like really cute. Also, welcome back. What happened? I didn't even know you left. Who's the harem boy? Guys, which I'm gonna need y'all to call my characters by their names. Cause when you say harem guy, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Though none of my guy characters have painted nails, so none of them. I know it's Faceless Masquerade that you're talking about, but which guy? There's 6 of them. But I guess if I was to say none of them have painted nails, so whoopee. You don't need to worry about that. None of them have painted nails. The girls, they do have, some of them have painted nails, but not the guys. The guys do not have any painted nails. And most of them wear gloves, which is why they don't paint their nails. Like Geshuin has gloves. Demetrius has gloves. They all have gloves. Argali, hello, Lunar. Welcome in. Hi. How do I draw knuckles, bro? Like the bone of the hand. Is it? Because when you're big like this, you need to like kind of. Yum, your hand is huge, by the way. I drew this hand way too big. I think I should make this hand smaller. Oh my god, that's an old ass reference, Kahuna. Old ass reference, damn. Hands are hard to draw through. I just drew a reference from his splash art. Not his splash art, his sprite art. Wrong word. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna draw him with one of his in-game poses. That's fine. Also, we're gonna draw him with his hawk feather in his hand, not in his mouth. Because, redraw? Yes, yesn't. Yes, no. Because, this is a common pose he does, actually. So I guess it is like, I am redrawing. I is 34%, so I might have to dip soon. Oh no! Rip. The phone might be cooked. I'm glad my phone charges really fast. Like literally in 1 hour, I can have my phone up to full volume. I mean, full battery, even if it's at like 10%. It's actually kind of insane. Based phone. I don't know if tomorrow I want to do a Genshin stream more in the afternoon, because I'm not going to be here in the morning. So I'm not sure if tomorrow I want to do a Genshin stream or not. We can try exploring Natland and stuff. Though I hate exploring Natland, so I don't know. Don't quote me on that. There's a high chance that it probably won't. It won't be exploring Natland, but we'll definitely try and play maybe. Steel's charger? No, give me my charger back. How do you do line art? Interesting question. Hard to explain. It's like tracing with a pen, you know, like when you I'm not really sure how to explain it. It's just, you just draw over your sketch like if you were in traditional, holding a pen on top of a pencil. That's how I consider it. It's so smooth and clean. But thank you. I'm not really sure how to really explain it. How do you draw? That's an insane question. That's a question I could never answer because I don't know. It's been so long, it just kind of comes now naturally. It comes a point where you just don't know how you do it, but you do it. After doing it for so long. If you would have asked me a few years ago, maybe I would properly know an answer. How would I explain that? How do you draw? Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. With a stylus? That's the most... Oh my god. That answer would piss me off, I ain't gonna lie. But, I mean, it's not wrong. Yeah, I draw with a stylus, but that's not... I know that's not what they're asking, so that's like a corny response. Corny and petty response. With a computer, that's a lie. I don't use a computer, so... That would just be cap. I'd just be lying. I'm back. Welcome back, Lunar. I wish someday I could draw like that. Well, if you practice enough, it'll definitely happen. You know, all you need to do is not stop. I don't know, people hate when you say just practice, but it's the truth. If you stop drawing, well, you're not gonna progress. You gotta keep drawing. And you gotta kind of figure out what is it that you wanna improve on to really make progress and get somewhere. Drawing by itself won't necessarily help, but it will get you somewhere. Zorras? You mean like foxes? I don't know, in Spanish we say zorras with a Z, and that usually is a fox. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably see it later once I'm done. I think I found my place with jelly art. Jelly art looks really nice. I don't know why people like crapping on that art style, especially on TikTok a lot. It's like, why do people hate the art style? I don't understand. I don't understand hating an art style in general. You can say that you're not a fan of it. Like, I'm not a fan of a lot of cartoon art styles, but I wouldn't say I hate it and that I think it's a terrible art style. That's really silly. I don't know what's wrong with people online, actually. I think it's really nice. Yeah, I agree, it's cute. But people kind of, a lot of people that hate it. Puririka gave the art style a lot of drama. How do you give an art style drama? Okay, is that that one's still clean? You mean this brush? It's a custom one that I made. I usually, dang, I need to get out. Do I want to? No, I can't expose my gallery at the moment. Nope, I have a spoiler in my gallery and I'm not going to expose it. And it's a spoiler for my story, so I can't get out of here. But usually I export it and people can see it. Dang, I need to post it somewhere. Maybe I should post it in my community now. And post my brushes there. Because I get that question a lot. And sometimes, and right now I can't share it. Because my gallery's kind of sus. Like I just said, it has a Faceless Masquerade spoiler and I can't share it. Because as I said, I've been working on stuff. So unfortunately I can't share the brush with you. But I'll try and post it in the community. So that everyone can get a hold of it. It would get annoying to just constantly say it over and over again. Okay, so I just realized that this is not tight, and this is literally supposed to be loose here. So I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna loosen this. What the heck? I can't read Japanese, bro. You're gonna have to translate that. Yeah, this is we speak English here. And Spanish, because I understand Spanish, but I don't understand any other language outside of that. Right? I'm gonna do here. I'm not talking like this is a game server, bro. I mean, you're not wrong. This is, I mean, not that this is a game server, but it's still like, we still speak a specific main language. And that's usually what servers are for, to separate places and languages. Right, we gotta... He doesn't usually have hair poofed from the side, but I don't know, he looks better with hair poofed from the side. Pretty sure there's another reason why servers exist too, but I'm not sure what they are. Okay, let's remove this. Oh yeah, this line art's looking... We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna put it back. I feel like I made him too small from the waist down. And it's like, nah, this is a big man. I wouldn't really want to give him a small waist. That's kind of inaccurate. I definitely want to do more fan art of them, because I miss them. And now you know that I live for like found family sort of. It doesn't matter if it's like brother sister or if it's like father daughter. I don't care. You know I'm always down for like found family, and it's like, yes, I need to draw more of them. He's a smash no matter what, man. I don't care. I don't care what form. He's hella hot, man. And it's just his character is also just extremely based, honestly. Everything he did in the story is just like, wow. It just makes him hotter. You know, as someone becomes more attractive when they do cool things and nice things, you know, to me they become hotter. So, like, he's extremely hot to me. Okay, as for his hand, I didn't got a reference for his hand over here. That's the eraser tool, Belinda. Can you, like, read? Belinda's not reading, guys. She picked the eraser instead of the... Yeah, I don't know about this, hand here. I feel like he would be, like, grasping onto... But would it be this way if he was grasping onto the hand? Yeah, I don't know. You have to move it more. Okay, I feel like the music just got louder. What would the main cast in Faceless Masquerade be swapped or main cast swap AU? A swap AU? That is an interesting idea. You know, I never really considered those kinds of AUs. Or that many AUs in general, because again, I'm the creator, so I'm doing my canon, obviously, but that's interesting. It would be weird to see Rowan and Rozo switch places. I don't know, I can't imagine the cast swapped. Feels really weird. Like, Rozo with Rowan's role is just kind of cursed in my head. And Kawahu is switching with Geshuin or something like that. It's yeah, I can't imagine it. It's kind of cursed. But if they were to swap, I guess that would be like the better concept. Have Rowan and Rosa switch, and then Geshuin and... Yeah, Geshuin would swap with Kawahu. Yes. So that they could have their dynamic in a different universe. Because again, the main duo is Rowan and Geshuin. And then Rozo and Kawahu. I feel like every character has dynamics with each other. You know, Rowan with Rozo, him with Kawahu. But there's always like the main people that already knew each other before the story. Which in this case, Rowan and Geshuin, Rozo and Kawahu knew themselves in advance. So I end up like calling these like the main duos, I guess. Let me erase this, get out of the way. I feel like it would be interesting to have Rozo and Geshuin's dynamic, but in a different... I've never seen Rowan and Kawahu interact. You never seen... Oh yeah, you have never seen Rowan and Kawahu interact, nor Geshuin or Kawahu. Yeah, I haven't actually talked about it that much. That's why I want to start doing the illustrations, because in the illustrations, you're gonna get to see the dynamics between everyone with each other. Like Silentium with the new guy and Geshuin. they don't interact because Geshuin doesn't interact with neither with Silentium, but they're the same kind of character, and so I still want to like explore that. Can we get short skits? I also plan on doing that. Yes. Which that's why I'm gonna start making like shorts, you know, the YouTube shorts. I'm gonna start trying to do that and kind of share a little bit of like them in their like daily life. Silentium with XX? Yes. Yeah. Cause I said I didn't have a story, but I do have his personality. Someone else helped me do it actually because I used a randomizer for it because I had an idea, but I didn't know how to work with it. Because I didn't want his personality to be too similar to some of the ones I already had. So I was like, you know what? We'll let the randomizer decide. And so this other person, they made their own OC randomizer. And they were like, okay, give me a number and I'll help you out. And so that's what we did. So yeah, that's how Shue like came to be. His personality, not his design. His design was completely separate. I decided his design after we had that personality discovered. So I have a character. I have a personality, but I don't have a story yet. You know, I don't have his role in the story yet. That's still something I'm trying to figure out. And until I figure that out, you're not getting any content from him yet. I might use the randomizer to make an OC. I found it very fun, actually, because some of the personalities that ended up being picked, they kind of contradict or contrast each other, and that's pretty compelling for Faceless Masquerade, because we already know that people, they pretend, or people, and things like that, and so having contrasting personalities like this, it's kind of compelling. I found it kind of fun. Okay, so over here, how would this be seen? Ah, he has this. There we go. He has this thing that I completely missed and didn't draw in the sketch. Because originally he didn't have a shoulder in the sketch. My dumbass forgot it. First I forgot the ear, but since his ear is so visible, I didn't forget. So instead I forgot the shoulder. Crazy. Great job, Belinda. Just another average day with you. Alright. I think you might have a sort of idea of what his role probably is, just based on his design alone. And you can probably guess who he's potentially allies with too. Again, just from the design alone. I don't know. He doesn't have a shoulder. I just said that I forgot to draw the shoulder. He does have one. I forgot to draw it. He does have one. Demetrius? He does interact with Demetrius, but no. It's not Demetrius. That's not the main person he's connected with. I feel like there's someone that would more accurately go. I'm not a good guesser. Damn. Well, until you guess, I'm not gonna say. So, guess we leave it up in the air. Okay, yeah, his jacket is long. No, thank you. You know I hate trying to pronounce things. No thanks. I'm just gonna keep with my drawing. Who the heck turned on their car? Why is it so loud? Can I? Oh wait, yeah, the line art's on the same layer. I mean, on a different layer. Oops. Wrong word. Right? Let me draw the rest of... Wait. No, no, no. Hold on, hold on. Okay, there we go. That's better. I almost ate... Once again, I almost ate a piece of his clothes. Can you tell I haven't drawn this guy in 50 years? Because I keep messing up everything. Yeah, the lawnmower incident. We don't talk about that. I was so mad that day. It's just the dang lawnmower in the back. Luckily, it's never happened again. And won't because of the hour. If I do it early, no one's gonna be mowing their lawn. Unless they're crazy. You know. I didn't. You remembered it yourself. Like, I just made a comment about a truck. Or, I guess a car? Truck? Can't really tell. So it's not that thick. I guess it kinda is. No, not that I know of. I guess your crash out, maybe, Covenant? I think that's the only incident I can think of that you were involved in. Cause you were the main perpetrator. I think that's the only thing I can think of. Oh, who is this? Well, it's in the title. It's a character from Ace Attorney, which is a old ass game now. Yeah, which I wanted to murder your ass too. Don't even mention it. I'm deleting the hell out of it. Yeah. Cool drawing, thank you. I'm just drawing him and his friend over here. I decided to make it dynamic by making it that they're taking a picture of him, you know. Just another day at the courthouse. I'm just gonna take a picture of my friend over here, you know, because he's too busy lost in thought because we're losing the case, bruh. Look at my lawyer, bruh. I'm cooked. Except the meme actually makes sense because they are lawyers. Look at my lawyer, bruh. Actually, that's exactly what happened in one of the cases. Bro almost lost his favorite noodle shop because homegirl here was still a bit inexperienced. And I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna fix this a little bit. We're gonna make it a little thick. Okay, the buttons are on this side, so I don't need to draw them here. I don't think so. We just fix that there. I don't need to do any of that. Nice. Tell me OC trauma. I've already told you most of my characters is. But like I said, I can't tell you the new guys is because the new guy he was born yesterday. He don't got any yet. Well, actually, no, that's wrong. I have a general idea of what it could be, but no, I'm not telling it because it can probably change tomorrow, you know. I changed my mind pretty fast. What do you do mostly other than drawing? Other than drawing, writing. I do a lot of writing because I am working on my story, so I do a lot of writing. I don't know, you can find me walking my dog or hanging out with my cats. Sometimes you can catch me watching TV or YouTube. Kind of rare. I usually do that while drawing. What else do I do? Oh yeah, I play games, obviously. But not for very long. So yeah, I don't do much, to be honest. Art really is my do or die. Can we give lore ideas? Nah, it's alright. I want to figure it out myself and how it all fitted in with the story. I'm alright with that. How do you accidentally name your character after a Russian king? How does that happen? What the hell? This is supposed to be balanced. But from what I can see, these shapes are not shaping. Okay, there you go. I named those seas after cities because I randomly heard names not like them. I mean, that's understandable. That's how Gershwin happened. I just named him after a random word I made up that turns out is not actually a real word. Like, I tried Google searching what the potential meaning could be, and they're like, yeah, that word doesn't exist, lol. The only other word we can find was Genshui, which is with the E after. And there were some other ones too, but I don't remember now. But Gershwin was not actually a word. Hello there, name that I can't pronounce. WTI. I think that's a Geshin. Yeah, that might be the other word that is actually a word. But Gershwin isn't a word. And it doesn't mean anything, at least. Which is why it's not his actual name either. He made that name up. He pulled that name out of his ass. That's not his actual name. That's what everyone just calls him, because why not? You don't need to call the bartender by his name. You should always search for your characters' names to see if they have meanings. Just because, even though it doesn't have any influence with it, I always like checking. I don't know, what if I accidentally named them after a slur? You always gotta check. You gotta check. Like, yeah, I pulled it out my ass, but what if it actually means something? Which is why I don't tend to do that. More recently, I just look for actual words for it. Words that I can translate into names or actual names. Hello there, Lacey, not Gary. Welcome in, hi. Oh god. Yeah, that's really bad. That's why I always try to check like what their names could potentially mean. Cause that's like a misunderstanding like that can be pretty bad. Now I feel like I made his shoulders really big, but I guess he is kind of huge. Also, hello, welcome in. Player not detected. Interesting name. Ah. Alright, I'm gonna switch this now and go to Athena. Hello, Athena. We're gonna work on your chibi real quick before continuing onward. I'm gonna take a look at old girl here. Okay, yeah, that's a good, what color should I make her phone? If she had a phone, what color would it be? Also, I gave her a modern phone, even though everyone in Ace Attorney still uses flip phones. What am I creating today? We're making an illustration based on these characters from a game called Ace Attorney. Yeah. There we go. I gave her a smartphone, but everyone in this freaking game has a flip phone. Even though it's like a modern flip phone, it's still a white phone case with a sunflower. You know what? That would look really cute. Huh? Looks AI generated, but brother, I'm drawing it live. This has to be bait. This is bait. I'm not listening. You know what? This is bait. Don't even, just ignore it. You know, that's just rage bait. You know, I'm just gonna, we're gonna ignore that, buddy. Oh god. Hell no. Okay, kind of looks like a sun, actually. Which would be kind of fitting, because her name's Athena. Does Athena have to do with the sun? I don't know. I heard Japan still uses flip phones. But they're mostly modern flip phones, but still. I drew it like a sun. What does Athena even mean? I know that's like I said a god? Dang, I don't know now. Yeah, player is confusing me too. I'm just gonna like goddess of war and knowledge. Well, there we go. I guess that kind of makes sense. Actually, no, she's kind of the opposite. She's inexperienced. But she studied psychology, so she's still like experienced. In a way. I mean, she's still knowledgeable in a way. That's what I meant. Not experienced. Those are kind of two different things. You know what? That's kind of fitting, I guess. You're kind of right. It's Greek? Alright, I'll keep that. I'm pretty sure it was Greek. That I did know. I just didn't know what it meant, because, you know, you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of Greek mythology, but I don't mind some references. Alright. Should I draw her with the chibi hand fingers? It's kind of cute if we draw her with the chibi hand figures. Can I spam the Discord? No! No? Give me one good reason why I would allow that. No. Don't forget the camera, Belinda. Don't worry. I got it. We're leaving the camera stuff for last. Once I'm done with this line art, we're getting into it. 'Cause I spammed the Discord? No. No. Give me one good reason why I would allow that. No. No. Don't forget the camera, Belinda. Don't worry. I got it. We're leaving the camera stuff for last. Once I'm done with this line art, we're getting into it. Okay, so... Oh, wait. You're right. Right here. Because then otherwise, Hush is taking a picture. True. Welcome back! Hey! You were missed. Luckily, nothing crazy happened. So you didn't miss out on too much. Hello! We're gonna, right now I'm just finishing up the line art. Look at this. Gorgeous, beautiful progress. 78%? Damn, yeah, that did charge fast. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. Thank you. So, guys, can I yap about the game? Can I? Is that like, I mean, I don't, wait a second. This is my stream. How am I asking? Well, I'll ask anyways. Please? Sure, bro. Yay. Yay. I always feel like I need to ask. But I guess to understand the story, I first need to explain what is Ace Attorney, because from what I've seen, no one really knows what Ace Attorney is, right? No one in chat has heard of it. I'm gonna feel old if you guys say you've never heard of it. Oh god. I'm gonna feel old if you guys say you've never heard of it. Missing out on peak nostalgia. I feel like a lot of people who checked out Ace Attorney actually checked it out because of Danganronpa, because they're pretty similar. Is it that objection meme? Okay, if you heard of it from the objective meme, then that's one. You already have one part of the story. So basically, Ace Attorney, you play as a lawyer. Yeah, the main character is always a lawyer in every single game, and your job is to defend your client. Because if they're found guilty, then you're cooked. A lot of people always correlate the two because the both of them require mystery, and also investigations and things like that. Like the core concept is the same, except you don't die if you fail. The objection meme, yes. Okay, so people know it from the objection meme. Lovely, wonderful. People are still cultured, I see. Great. And now I don't feel that bad about it now. Okay, and so these two, they're characters from a specific game. So Ace Attorney has a whole bunch of different games. There's the main trilogy, the AA trilogy, which usually has Phoenix Wright, which is the guy you tend to see the most, and Edgeworth as the prosecutor. So these tend to be like the main people that you get to see. But in the other games, you get introduced to new cast members. And in other words, you get new lawyers to play as the POV of. The blue suit? Yeah, that's Phoenix. And then the guy in the pink suit is Edgeworth. And he's the prosecutor and the lawyer is Phoenix. Yeah, so you play as Phoenix in the trilogy, in the main one. So the first 3 games. And then in the 4th game, you play as Apollo, which I'm not a big fan of him, to be honest. Yeah, he's kind of sassy. Phoenix is kind of like a sassy. Both him and Edgeworth are sassy. There's a lot of sassy characters here. The pink suit, yes, he's a bit sassy. You know, it's in his name. It's Edgeworth. He's a bit emo. Just a little bit. I don't really like Apollo much either. Okay, thank you. I'm not gonna get flamed. I'm not a big fan of Apollo. It's like, I'm sorry, Apollo. I couldn't finish the Apollo game because I wasn't feeling it, and it doesn't help that I'm not the biggest fan of Clavier either. So Clavier is the prosecutor that goes against Apollo, and I'm not the biggest fan of him either. But maybe it's because I didn't finish the story, and he probably gets better. Probably. He probably gets better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to get flamed. And so, then there's the 5th game. So after the Apollo and the Apollo game came out, Dual Destinies. And in that game is where these two come out. These two are introduced in this one. She's our only female main. No, not our female main lawyer. That's wrong. That would be Mia. Look at me lying for fun. But yeah, she's from like the 2nd most recent game, which is not really all that recent because that was years ago. I would say it's my favorite just because of both of them. I feel like that's how I feel about it. Okay, where's the? Wait, let me lock in. Hold on, I'll yap again in a sec. It's just, how does her bow? Her bow goes. Wait. She actually has some of this hidden. Her hair overwhelms the most of it. There we go. Okay, that's better. I don't know. I drew the bow, but you actually can't see the edge of her bow. Have you played Minecraft? I played Minecraft years ago when I was younger. But then I stopped playing it. So I used to play it years ago. Yes. I still watch some YouTubers. Some Minecraft YouTubers. Which would only be DanTDM, to be honest. But I'm not too much into that. I mean, I'm not sure if you noticed yet what I am into, so there's that. But yeah, these two, they're from the 5th game. And I love them with everything I have. Because so he's a convict, but despite being a prisoner, they allow him to work in the courtroom. They allow him to work in the courtroom because of reasons. I'm not gonna go into the whole can of worms of why they allow a prisoner to prosecute, but I digress. And so, and that's where the story mostly revolves around. It mostly revolves around these two. She became a lawyer because she wanted to free him from being falsely executed. Because he had been in prison for 7 years and he was going to get executed. And so she wanted to save him because she obviously knew that he didn't do it, bro. Bro was he was trying to cover up for someone else. And so that's basically their whole little dynamic. She does manage to free him. You know, they do manage to like get back together again. As the besties that they were. Some people ship them, and I find it a little. No, I'm not gonna say a little weird. I find it really weird because they have a 10-year age difference, and he knew her since she was a child. So I find that really weird. So I see them more as like a sibling, sometimes maybe even father-daughter dynamic, honestly. just because of the way he's always judging her. Bro is just always on with nagging her. You got that dark sense of humor, you know. What? 10-year age difference? Yeah. So she was 11 and he was like 21. Yeah, ain't that jail? It is. But for some reason, I've seen shippers and it's weird, alright? It's weird. It's really weird. In the game, the president, she's 18 and he's 28. Though in the game after that, it's 29 and 19. But, I would never, it's just so weird. But anyways, needed to get that off my chest. Weird age differences. I'm crying, 10-year age difference and you're shipping them? Yeah, I don't know, man. People are weird. I mean, you have people shipping actual siblings, so like, exactly, it's like shipping siblings together. It's weird. But you know, there's always weirdos in every fandom. It's literally unavoidable. Blech. Blech. But I think I see them as a sibling dynamic, because they're cute like that, you know? As if we're in the way he teases her a lot, it's very sibling related. It's very sibling coded, you know? I don't even see how people would see it any other way. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh god. That's just how it is. So like Kaya and D-Look, yeah, I hate that. And it's like they put the excuse that, oh, they're adopted. I don't care. I don't care. These two are, they're not even adopted. He's just, he was very loyal to her mother. So like he worked under her mother, Athena's mother. We're just gonna call her what they call her in the game, Dr. Sykes. So he worked under her because he wanted to learn psychology to give him an advantage in court. And so, to give him an edge in court, he decided to try to learn a little bit. He's the gaslighter. Oh, he's the absolute gaslighter, bro. In the game, he gaslights the judge. He gaslights us. He be gaslighting everybody. That psychology came in handy. Gaslight girl boss, and that's how he plans on winning the case. But of course he doesn't win because he's the prosecutor, but it's the funniest thing ever. We love gaslighting in the court system. He'd be taking Farina's personality to the next level. True. He's just, that's literally how he is. And it's like, it's just how he managed to get ahead. And so she contrasts him by being more genuine and being able to see everyone's actual emotions. So she handles psychology more in the therapy sense, that she tries to like help the witnesses be able to remember things better, because most of the witnesses are traumatized, and so she helps them out in that regard. So while he gaslights them into confessing for a crime that they didn't commit, she's over here trying to help them out. Ah yes, Evelinda is indeed my mother. She stops by the stream sometimes just to see how it's going. Yes, that's why our names are so similar. Oh wait, she has a little, I just realized she has a little hair in her side that I didn't draw. There you go. I left it as a sun, but cause she has like she used to live in a space facility, which is why she has like the moon little star on her. She used to live there because of her mom worked there, and he used to know her because his sister was also worked at the space station. So he basically adored this girl, bro. He raised her pretty like that was his he was very dedicated to her because he saw her mother as like how a samurai would see their princess. That's literally how they kind of put it in the story. That's literally the comparison they made. It's like, oh, he's that loyal samurai to her mother. And then she died. And that's where everything went to crap. Athena's mother died, and so they ended up accusing him of the murder of her mother. And instead of refuting it, he accepted it. Who died? Okay, so this girl's mother, Athena's mother. She died like 7 years before the game took place, and they arrested him as the culprit. Yeah, and he didn't fight back because he actually thought she did it. So it's kind of dark, but basically, he walked into one of the rooms, and what he saw was Athena's dead mother laying down on an operating table with her daughter next to her, covered in blood. And she went towards him and was like, "Oh, mommy's broken. I'm just trying to fix her." And that traumatized him bad. That left him scarred, bro. He was like, "There's no way this little girl murdered her mother. That's not true. That's just not possible. If she loves her mom, that would never happen." So he basically ended up covering for her because he thought she did it. And he ended up going to prison instead of her. He looked at her, he's like, "Oh, that's Athena." Yeah, he just looked at her, he was like, "Oh." But she knew that he didn't do it either. She knew that. She was like, "No, Simon was really likes my mother. That's his mentor. He didn't do that. His heart is saying that he didn't do that." And so that's why she became a lawyer, so that she could defend him, because she know that he didn't do that. He took the fall for her. She didn't murder her. Neither of them murdered her mother. Neither of them did that. It was someone else entirely. But I just sit down and I'm like, oh my god. This is the like worst misunderstanding ever. Imagine going to jail to cover for someone else. Obviously that someone else didn't do it. But you would rather take the fall than anything else because you have no proof that someone else did it other than her. And you're like, well, I'll take the fall because that's a little girl. I just find it, ugh. That was so devastating to me, bro. And that's why I love him. It's like, that's the most base thing to do ever. Like, you're gonna get executed for that crap. For something you didn't do. But he was willing to do it, because rather it be him than be her. Ugh. So he's just not the sad music coming in. True. That's actually the worst timing ever. The music just came in depressing. But yeah, Ace Attorney has its dark moments, bro, and that's one of those. The game even got an M rating because of the scene where she talks about fixing her mother on the operating table, which was actually for fixing robots. It wasn't even for like doctor-related things. It's just she couldn't tell the difference much between robots and people because of how she was raised. And so she genuinely thought that she could fix her mother like a machine. She genuinely believed that. And so that's how that misunderstanding came to happen. Thank you very much. I'll be playing this game once I have a tablet or a laptop. I think it's only available in a laptop. I watched a playthrough of it because, again, I don't have a laptop. It made me really sad that I don't have one. But, oh my god. I even recommend just watching a playthrough. It's really entertaining. at least to me. Just for them alone. Like, just for the two of them, it's a game worth going through. Even though I just spoiled you a lot of it. Each game has their own, like, characters with their own dynamics and stuff. All of them are worth checking out. One of my other favorites, aside from these two, is Barak von Sieks from a different version of the game called The Great Ace Attorney. And so there's that game as well, which I might draw stuff of it too, because I really love The Greatest Attorney. That's another game that I haven't seen in so long. And Barak von Sieks is just my second favorite character. Or my favorite. I don't know. I will watch spoilers, check it out, what other people think about it before actually playing. Oh, well, great. Then I just gave you most of it. That's lovely then. Yeah, definitely worth going through then. I'm kind of like that too, to be honest. Sometimes I see a spoiler of something and I'm like, oh my god, this sounds like it's peak. And a lot of the times it is. Yeah, I highly recommend it, actually. Just for these two alone. But they're from a specific game, so they're from Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. You gotta keep that in mind. There's 8 games if we count the Great Ace Attorney. So yeah. There's a lot of them. We haven't gotten a new one in years though. Which makes me sad, because I want a new game. I don't care which one. I just want a new game. Come on, it's the year 2025. And the last time we had a game... Hold on. I need to Google search it. When was the last time we had a game, bro? Let me see. When did Spirit of Justice came out? "2016. Our last game was 2016. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I need a new game. I need an Ace Attorney to get a... We need Ace Attorney 7, bro. Alright, now I'm gonna... Now we got a pretty clear picture. Oh yeah, I should remove this too. Whoops, I forgot about that I did the sketch of the phone separately. Let's fix this. Maybe. I wouldn't call those particularly similar, to be honest. I would consider those very different. And not even close, actually. But that's true. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've watched BDSD. Why? Well, I don't know. I got off it. It's just I haven't watched or read the manga in years. Hello there, Glitchroy, welcome. And hello, Mia. So I made his muscle very noticeable, but it's actually not that noticeable. I mean, so right, if we buff him more, because he is buff, bro breaks his shackles every time inside of the court. Yeah, Discord, I'm gonna join. Well, yeah, it's right there. I decided to pin it this time. Yeah, so in the, as you can see in his like splash art here, uh, he has chains on, and in court, he is always breaking the chains. He just slams it on the desk, and he breaks them. Incredibly based of him. He has a lot of like great moments in the game, like when the case got so ridiculous that he literally walked out of the courtroom. He was like, alright, I'm done. These people, I need to breathe. I need to go somewhere else. And he just left. And the bailiff ended up telling us, oh yeah, he left for a walk. He'll be back later. It's like, huh? Bro just walked out of the courtroom. Well, there went our prosecutor. He's a very fascinating character. He's so strong, yes. Bro built muscle from that, for sure. Either he's very strong or those cuffs are very weak, which is probably a mix of both. I mean, have you looked at him? Yeah. He could strangle me, bro. Huh? Oh, who said that? I didn't say that. Well, it must have been a ghost. Must have been a ghost, bro. Oh no. Alright, now I'm gonna add like I'm basing it off my phone, by the way. So someone else's camera might look different, but this is how I see my camera. So usually there's like these bars here that tell you like the different photo settings. Buff arms, yes. You know, when you're in jail, bro, that's when you get that muscle, unless you're depressed. Must be the wind. It must be. You know, there must be a ghost in here. Once we got our phone kind of set up. I need to draw her finger too, because you don't have any. Oh wait, her thumb is supposed to be. She has gloves on in this hand. What the heck was that? Okay, there you go. Fix that. It's kind of messy. A little messy. It's all good, it's all good. You know, it's just a little messy. Alright. Put this on top. You said what? Well, what are we talking about? How far behind are you guys in the chat, by the way? I actually don't know. I feel like you guys might be actually pretty behind. Messy art style supremacy? True. My liner isn't that clean. I try to make it clean, depending, actually. Okay, I feel like this phone screen is just kind of wide. Maybe I should just move this more up. I don't know what that means, man, but I would not take that as a compliment. I don't know, if someone called my art that, I wouldn't really call it a compliment. think I would have to move this a little more. And cut off a bit of his, a bit more of his body. Just to make it look more, interesting. Let's see. Finding names for art styles is kind of hard. Like, I've settled that my art is more semi-realism anime, but I wouldn't say I would find a tutorial on it. A lot of them, when they say semi-realism, they end up being too realism, and it's like, that's not semi-realism? Question mark? I don't know, I never find art style videos to be helpful. Well, younger me never did. I don't know if now I'd find them helpful. I don't really need them anymore, but... Art style makes my OCs chibi? I see. Chubby? Chubby or chibi? I mean, it's just the same thing, kind of. Mine is really basic and dry. I bet it's actually not, but... Cartoonish? I would disagree. I guess, maybe. Who is this diva? Oh god. So, I'm drawing fan art. We're drawing Ace Attorney today. I was yapping about it earlier. I was yapping up my ass off a bit earlier. Hello, Lady Blog. Welcome in. Oh god, can we like not glitch out, please? Thank you. I don't know, my Ibis Paint has been wanting to crash really badly recently. I'm drawing my... I can't pronounce that. I might drop it on the Discord soon. I can't wait to see it. Can't pronounce that word, but looking forward to it. The stream's still up? Yeah, it's only been... It hasn't been the 2 hours yet. I'm just about to get to coloring now, because I think I'm done. How would you describe it? How would I describe it? I'm not sure. I guess chibi would be a good way to describe it. But I feel like at the same time that's not really accurate art style name either. I'm not sure, isn't it? Well, it's not like I know most art styles by name either way. So I feel like that's a bad question to answer in general. Okay, so he has his stupid little hairs just casually chilling out. I just realized that I need to like fix that a little bit. Yeah, I think maybe that would be a good way to... There's something about this hair that's bothering me. Did you like my Komakuza art? That's the one I lost. I saved it. I thought it was very cute. I mean, did you... I replied to it. I guess you didn't see it, maybe? But I really like it. I love when people do fan art. I always like fan art. That's why I have an album for all of them. I did right after sending them. Rip. Is this chin can... Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. He doesn't have a line that divides it. Because I know some people, for some reason, they do this, and they just kind of like split this for whatever reason. The way you take care of other people's fan arts. Yeah, I have a whole album where I just put like people's fan arts that they've done before. Or from art trades or from things like that. I have them saved. Yeah, I drew his nail anyway. Whatever. There you go. No, I have never watched Squid Game. Why? I don't know. I don't watch a lot of live action related stuff. I don't really watch much live. Dang, everyone got hyped real quick when that was mentioned. Mentioned Squid Games and summoned. Yeah, it looks like everyone got summoned for that. But yeah, I've never watched it. It's just not my thing. And because it's live action, I don't know. Kind of wanted to draw the feather in his mouth, but like he's holding it, so. You didn't do anything wrong. Nobody said anything that you did anything. I'm gonna go then and do the OC. I'll be online in Discord. Alright then. See you next time. Wait, I don't know how I stumbled upon this live, but wow, so talented. Thank you, Meter Key. Hello, hello. Hi. Please tell me that this was... Gotta pick all the correct spots. Oh wait. Flip this. And now we're gonna fill all this in. Hell yeah. Oh wait, I forgot her finger. I forgot her finger on the... whoopsie. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. Whoopsie. You're extremely pale, sir. Actually, you're not even that pale. You're paler in the... No, not even, actually. No, you're around the same. Okay, never mind. Lying for fun. I thought, for some reason, I thought he was paler. Yeah, I've been seeing too many fan art. Maybe the fan art makes them make them paler for some reason. Look at this mug shopper. Why are you standing like that? Yeah, I think people lighten it on purpose because it's actually too dark. Why does it look light here? Chat is burying everyone. Maybe the rest of his color palette makes him seem pale. I think that might be it. I think it's because he's surrounded by so much black and gray. It's like a color theory thing. Makes him look lighter. So I guess I have to rely a little bit more on the ambience of my own drawing to sort of figure out how to make it fit right. See, even his hair is like way lighter. And even the hair color, it feels lighter. But it's not, it's the same. It's just that behind here, it's behind a white background. Color theory is so complex. I would never begin to explain it. But that might actually be it. That might actually be what happened. Can I use the bucket tool for this? Please? Thank you. Colors. True. Colors. I love coloring, but yeah, sometimes the color theory sometimes kind of cooks me. The background reference is just dark. Yeah, that's why I kind of I just came to noticing that. Also, I just also noticed that is I made this darker, so I'm just gonna darken it a little bit more, and then I'll lighten and darken it depending on my background, which is probably gonna be the courtroom. I love it, but I really don't understand it. One day I'll get color theory. One day we all. I have a general understanding of it, but sometimes I forget. And it's like, I don't catch on quickly to when color theory is kind of in action sometimes. And I just sit there like, oh. So I'm gonna make the, I guess we're gonna, do I have a reference of what the courtroom looks like? I don't think so. And no, I don't. Never mind, I don't have one. Rest in pieces. Alright, I'll have to look for that later. We'll leave that for last. Oh well, just going to hello there, Pinky Twinkie. Nice name, I think. Welcome in, hi. Alright, so I'm obviously coloring the entire thing black first, and then we'll add the white on it. See, this is a more accurate portrayal of how he looked when he was younger, except without the ponytail, but the full black. We all know that the white came from stress, bro. Well, what was I gonna say about what Kahuna? He looks so mad in the ref. He's mad almost all the time. He looks mad always. In his sprites, a lot of the times he looks angry. Probably because he is. He's a bit bitter. For good reason, honestly. I don't know if... Actually, no. Is he bitter? I guess he would be a little bitter. I don't know, man. If I didn't commit a crime and I went to jail and I can't find the actual culprit, I think I'd be bitter about life too. I think I'd also be bitter. Yeah, maybe they steal his lunch in prison. Actually, no, he whooped their ass. No. Someone steal his lunch, he's whooping their ass, bro. He's cutting them with his fingers. Yeah, I think he's just indifferent most of the time. Maybe a bit bitter with his dark sense of humor. Okay, damn, can't blame him. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be pretty bitter too. I don't know. If I can't find the actual culprit, I'd be pretty bitter. Because obviously, he knew that she didn't do it. But he had to protect her anyways because the police wasn't gonna investigate based on conjecture. Like, what was he gonna say? Oh no, someone else did it. And then when they ask him, so where's the proof? What's he gonna do? There's nothing he can do. They're just gonna arrest her. So, yeah, just take the fall. Making our layer. I'm gonna do his eyes now. Is that mascara on his face? No, bro. Those are his eye bags, and then according to the book of his from the person who made his design, these are tears. These are tear scars. So if you don't dry your tears, you know that you stay marked with them. Yeah, that's what that is. He never washed them off, and now they don't come off. Yeah. No way. Yes way. I wanted to die when I first heard that, I ain't gonna lie. He cried so much he left a mark. Well, yeah. I don't know, man. The circumstances are so bad with this guy. This guy got like a terrible background. Like I explained it sort of earlier, but basically, someone murdered his mentor. Someone murdered his mentor, and the only person that was present when she was murdered was the woman's mother, the daughter, which was this girl here. And he was like, this girl did not murder her mother. That's just not possible. She's 11. She couldn't have murdered her mom. And so he ended up admitting to like, oh no, it was me. I murdered her mother. I murdered my mentor. Yeah, arrest me. And so, just so she wouldn't take the fall, because they had no evidence that it was someone else who did it. And so, yeah, that man was traumatized and devastated. He got the shortest stick. Yeah. And it's like, there was nothing he could really do at the time. But it's like, he decided to be nice and take the fall on behalf of the poor girl, because he know that she didn't do that. What if she did, though? No, she didn't. In the story, it was obviously, we found out the truth eventually. It wasn't her. It was someone else entirely. But he was so traumatized by the presence of the little girl all covered in blood. It's confirmed? Yeah. The game is years old. And I mean really old. So, we already have all of this information out there. And bro was just traumatized and devastated by how he found out everything. Like, yeah, I would cry in my cell too if I didn't do it, but I'm still here. And also my mentor's dead, so, like, he had to pretend he murdered his mentor, someone he adored, because he basically saw her as, like, this person to protect, because he was, like, a loyal samurai to her. Because they were both weebs, even though they're freaking... they're both weebs, even though they're technically British. At least he is. And so he kind of saw her like that. I find that kind of cute. That's still kind of funny to me. Right, now I need to add the light under here. Okay, I made his eyes too dark. His eyes have some light in them. British weaves. Yeah. Like, Metis, which is, the girl's mother, she wore a kimono and everything, even though she wasn't really Japanese. She was just a big weeb. She even had a katana. And he ended up adapting that from her. It's like, wow. He was really into that. That now it's like his whole thing. Just look at him. Oh, looks like a samurai. Now. It's probably why I really like him. You know, I have a type that it's been hard to shake off. Obviously, I'm simplifying everything, but like, yeah. He literally cuts things with his fingers. Like in the game, he cut one of the a piece of Phoenix's hair with his finger, because he can't have a sword in court, because he's a convict, and because that would be really really weird. And so he just yeah, he cuts us with his fingers. Insane. Because our hair, and I guess his feathers too, because he has a hawk, and so he always has a freaking feather of it on his mouth. He throws it and he cuts it, especially when he's angry. Ah, hell no. What do you mean a pick-me called you a pick-me? I hate that. People when they don't have self-awareness. Ah, hell nah. What does he think he is? He's him, I'm afraid. That's who he thinks he is. He is him, actually. Bro does whatever he wants. I told you, he's the gaslighter. He gaslights the judge, gaslights us, gaslights the witnesses. That's his whole thing. Bro is just completely built different. Like, what can he not do? He is indeed him. That's why I love him so much. That's interesting, Tattertop. I didn't know that. Then again, I don't know much about swords and blades. I probably should, because of my characters using weapons and such. But I don't actually know much. Violence is never the answer. It's a question, and the answer is yes. True. I agree. Was that a gun? Speaking of guns, this new guy, he actually has 2 guns that he puts together that are shoved inside of his pants, his sleeve thing. So in here, he just has 2 Glocks, you know, just your average day in Faceless Masquerade. Just another day. It's a massive gun, by the way. That's why he puts it together and it just makes a giant gun. Oh, and obviously the sword that he has shoved in his head, that he uses as a to hold his ponytail. Which, yeah, it does work as a weapon, sort of. I like studying swords because I have a OC who has a katana. Ah, interesting. Looking into why katanas are often depicted as indestructible weapons and stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, my boy uses a gun. I don't have any characters with katanas, at least not in Faceless Masquerade. Cause Geshuin uses a naginata. He doesn't use a sword. I never study stuff. I do. I try to. I study a lot of like psychology stuff, mainly. Because well, my story has a lot to do with that, and how people like contrast each other. It's very important for me to research contrasting psychologies and things like that. Especially that I have characters that kind of have mental issues. So I'm always looking at psychology, especially when it comes to like things that are considered evil and things like that. I want to depict that very well. Same. I always try to look into it. It's very important for the story overall. Okay. I'll finish the stream once I have these colors filled in. Surely. Yes, I do remember. The one that was possessed by like 6 different spirits. If I remember correctly. Can I look at your side here? Is it just black in there? Yeah, it is. Everything's just black with you. Okay, we get it, man. There you go. Color it. I'm just gonna color pick it and then we'll fix it if it's too light or too dark or whatever. Really fine. Damn it. Can I fill it? Hurry up. There you go. Ta-da! Okay. Is there... Oh, wait. Yep. I'm like, there's something wrong here. Yes. It's this. Sorry, guys. I need to end the stream soon, but I need to fill in these... I need to fill in these colors. There's no text messages in YouTube. Huh? I always find that strange that they don't exist. Kahuna, you can't text people on YouTube though. What is bro talking about? It's not because of that. It's just you've been a little strange in the entire stream, actually. have a better idea, actually. There you go. There we go. It was getting a little uncomfortable. That's better. They're pulling the okay meme with the thumbs up. True. It's alright, Catter. You don't need to worry about it. I should have just done that from the start. But I was kind of yapping with everyone else initially. I just kind of unfocused. No, I can't blame you on that. Yeah, I just ain't it. I just ain't about that. I'm gonna be honest. They've made a few people uncomfortable before, actually. And you know, I don't like having people have to be uncomfortable in the chat. Not when it's a... I don't like people to actually feel like that. You know, I want everyone to feel welcomed and such. And they were making me pretty uncomfortable too. It was kind of weird. I don't usually use plank. Why am I using pure white? I guess because the reference uses pure white, but that's not how that works. I usually don't use pure white. You know what? You know what? It's whatever. We'll use a multiply tool and we'll fix this. Surely, we'll be fine. Yeah, like I don't care if I'm grown or you're grown. It's like. It's a little weird, guys. I ain't gonna lie. A bit parasocial, maybe. And you know I ain't about that. Same. I was thinking the same. We were coloring his hair. Yeah. I was kind of like, there's something wrong here. But it's just I really need to end stream soon. I've been here for more than the 2 hours. And it's like, oh lord, I need to get this done quick. My internet keeps pausing the stream, bro. Oh hell nah. I keep accidentally pausing the stream. Oh wait, the music's gone. Whoopsie. Yeah, my ass hurts from sitting here. And I'm sitting on my own bed. The frick? Ow. No, I'm not the one. No, I'm pausing my stream as in my chat. Because on my separate phone. Not the actual stream. The stream's going just fine. It's just, I'm pausing my phone's version of the screen that I'm watching. Keep accidentally doing that. It shouldn't influence you guys. Okay, so we're gonna make her phone white, right? We're not gonna make it pure white. We're gonna make it a little bit and make our new grab Athena here. Dang, just look at the difference on their skin tone, bro. Hell nah. He pale, for real. Which, you know what's actually interesting? That in the newest game, his portrait color is slightly darker. Because it looks like he finally got some sun. Like, it's not a huge difference. It's like such a minimal difference. But I noticed it and I was like, oh. Oh my god. He got sun. Bro actually goes outside now. Because he's not in jail anymore. And I just thought it was a really nice detail. Okay, I'm almost done. I just need to fill in Athena. I mean, bro was in prison? Yeah. But now that he's free, he finally got some sun again. And I just thought that was a cute detail. Because I feel like not many games would probably do that, to be honest. I feel like most games would probably leave him super pale. Boy, should touch some grass and eat it too, maybe? I mean, no. Not eat it, bro. He's too good for that. It's quite smart in my opinion. Rather considerate. I agree. Like, I have a character who's been locked away in a white room for 7 years. And so his skin became lighter because he was no longer exposed to sunlight. So those are details that I always kind of appreciate when I come across them. They're rare, but I like seeing them. He got the color scheme. He only needs a pattern and he looks like a cow. They called him a panda in the game. It's like, oh, with all this sin you've committed, you're gonna become a panda in your next life. And then she was like, it's alright. He's already used to looking like a panda in this life. And he was not pleased. Revolt of the Decidium character? I can't remember any FM character with that lore. Yesent. It's someone that's in Revolt of the Decidium and in Faceless Masquerade. They're new, and I haven't talked about them yet. It's from the new lore that I was wanted to talk about last time, but you guys said to reserve it for the next stream, which is why I haven't talked about it yet. So I'm just gonna say Yesent. People who know Revolt of the Decidium probably might know who it is, but I'm not sure. They probably don't remember because it's been so long. She got a white spot, but I don't know if she actually needs that or not. I think that works. You know what? That works fine. Just draw her little widget with the little smiley face. Soon we'll come back to Revolt of the Decidium. Once I have completed Faceless Masquerade, even though it takes it'll be a long time, we'll come back to it. And well, I'm obviously gonna have to talk about it a little bit once we get to that character specifically. But yeah, we'll get there over time. Looks like she already was. Oh, good. You guys don't need to worry about over-yapping and things like that. I'm always looking at the chat, and if I have a problem with what you're saying, I'm gonna tell you. or make it known somehow. You guys don't need to really worry about things like that. When I ask you if you could do a commission, oh, I can. I currently still have them open. I wouldn't mind that. You can feel free to DM me if you have the details of it. Can do. Grab the white from this. Yeah, that's just because a friend may want a commission. I want to know if you're still open. Yeah, I'm still open. You can feel free to reach out. They're almost always open, so yeah. It's all good. Well, we try our best to be a welcoming community, which is why I'm not a fan when people make other people uncomfortable here. We try to be reasonable as much as we can be. Because yeah, that people do make certain mistakes. Especially since Linda's actually very open about how she feels. Yeah, I try my best to like be open with myself. I mean, this is my stream. I shouldn't feel the need to hide myself, and neither should anyone else, right? And so that's what I want to go by. I want a very warm community, even eventually when it becomes bigger, because of course it'll eventually grow, right? I still want to keep that I guess this chill sort of community. It'll be difficult, but you know, if the creator has to sort of be able to manage that, you know, it's just how it is. A lot of people just don't want to control their fandoms because yeah, there's a lot of people, but I want to try my best. Dialis cult. We're gonna, we have a Dialis cult now? Since when? Oh wait, never mind. We do have one. Since last stream. Oh. I like being around people who express themselves without any problem. Same. Yes, Dialis, I forgot about her. We're gonna get so much content of them soon, I promise you. Once we are done, we're going in on the illustrations, bro. Okay, so I don't know how I really want to tackle the coloring, to be honest. I feel like I need to do the background. So for now, I'm just gonna make the background brown, and we're gonna end stream. How do we feel about that? And then because the courtroom is brown. Oh yeah, I should fix some of this. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. This is what we currently have now. I still want to fix his face a little bit because, I don't know, something about it is still kind of bothering me, to be honest. But, I don't know. I'll adjust it. It's fine. We managed to... I just wanted to really get out of the way the fact that I've really been wanting to draw him for the last few days. Why is the violin playing a sad song? I have it on random. I'm sorry. There we go. Alright. Guys, I guess we're gonna finish this off stream. Thank y'all for stopping by. I don't know what will come with tomorrow. Will it be OC? Will it be more Ace Attorney? I don't know. Every day is something new and random. You know, every day we got something random going on here. So, we ended on a pretty lighthearted note. On an interesting note, actually. So, I will be seeing all of you guys next time. Beep. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Cow Panda Boy? No.